Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. I was busy thinking of new ideas for my next YouTube video, and here it is. But that took a long time. Anyways, before we get into the video, I would like for everyone to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell button below to be notified when my next videos come out. So as you can see, there's something different here. Of course, it's my background, my new background. It finally made a cameo in my second video today, and I got a new background because after my first video I received some love from my fans about how nice my old wall was, but I decided to change that with and replace it with a new wall. Well, speaking of walls, today's video is about finding your own aesthetic and how to make your backgrounds look more appealing. So without further ado, let's get right into the video about how I made this come true. So firstly, I looked for magazine pages that I wasn't using anymore, and I drew clouds and circles on them. You could use any other shape you like. I cut out the shapes that I drew and then tried to cut them as perfectly as possible to retain the shape after cutting, because it was important for later. So they pretty much looked like this after I cut them out, and you have to keep both the page and the paper that was cut out because we're going to use both of them. If you cut the paper too much, just put a piece of cellophane tape to cover it up so that it doesn't come apart. It should look just about like this. So these are the other ones that I cut out. I kept the pages and the cutout shapes, and now here's the painting part. So I mixed a lot of colors, and I mentioned earlier before that my aesthetic that I found was pink and purple and just a little bit of black and some dark purple and something like that. So mixing colors was a really interesting part because I got to discover how colors work, and I found out that darker colors, darker blues, they go really well with lighter pinks. So for example, I used pastel pink and dark blue, and they gave me this color. It looked like magenta, but I'm not sure. This was the color that I got. So firstly, we have to use the page that we cut out, and I used masking tape to hold it on the paper and make sure it doesn't move. When I first started using the paint, it was too watery, and that made the water move out of the outlines, and it didn't look like a cloud at first. So I did it again for the second try. So like I said, when I removed the tape and removed the paper, it didn't exactly look like a cloud that I wanted, and it was too watery. So the next try I did it again, but instead with the shape that I cut out. I just dabbed the brush to make it look like it was an actual cloud, because clouds don't have perfect shapes, they always change shapes. So the dabbing made it look more realistically like a cloud. This one didn't turn very well either, but I guess it looked more like a cloud than the first one. So now we're going to be mixing paints. Like I said earlier, I used pastel pink and dark blue. The amount of pastel pink used should be more than the amount of dark blue, and the mixing should be thorough to make sure that there's no extra colors that are not mixed. So for the remaining paintings, I just mixed and matched to whatever colors that I could come up with, such as dark purple, light purple, lavender, dark pink, hot pink, and dark blue, pastel blue, or just whatever color that I just came up with. One thing that I discovered about this was that it was incredibly time consuming, and unless you have a lot of free time like me in quarantine, I don't suggest creating your own background unless you have the time. So this is pretty much how the first part looked like. However, when I wanted to use it to film a video, I quickly realized that it only covered half the screen and I needed to do another one. Besides creating your own background, you can also use already ready-made backgrounds such as wallpapers. I bought this roll when I was 15 and I haven't used it since because I haven't felt the need to use it yet, but I know the time will come. Or even if you don't prefer using abstract colors and mixing different colors with the background, you can use one color. I like black, so if I had a background I would choose black, like just a black background, like that's just completely black, because black is my favorite color, so I would choose that. And you could also choose to step up your decoration game. You could also use motivational posters or just posters of stuff you like. I got this poster when I was 15 also. I got it with a album, like a musical album. So if you want, this reminds me of the Instagram filter where you look like a poster. Okay, anyways, You could hang these posters in any part of your background, just as long as it doesn't take the attention away from you. I mean, this obviously takes the attention away from me because, you know. So if you like cartoons or animations, you could use your favorite posters from your favorite cartoons. I like Justice League, so I have Justice League posters in the form of newspapers. Newspapers are a very interesting aesthetic because it's old-fashioned, but it's still an interesting one to look at. This is my Justice League poster, and this is a Wonder Woman poster, as you can see. To make your background look more shiny or more pleasing to look at, you could use stickers because they're more fun and they're much more easier to use than actually painting your background. So brighter stickers would look better on darker backgrounds, and likewise darker stickers look better on lighter backgrounds. So I would use light pink for a black background because it would give me the color would blend in much better because light contrasts with the dark. Well, I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the bell button below to get future notifications for my next videos. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.